Welcome to the night time. The past 2 weeks may be the most significant in modern ufology. Some of the most credible witnesses have stepped forward, revealing extraordinary accounts of UAP encounters, crash retrieval programs, non-human intelligences, and even psychic phenomena. News Nation and investigative journalist Ross Coulthart have been at the forefront, steadily releasing interviews with these whistleblowers, each one unveiling astonishing new details. For UFO enthusiasts, it has been nothing short of a feast of revelations. But what does it all mean? Are we on the cusp of full disclosure, or is there still more to the story? In 2023, former intelligence official David Grush came forward as the first ever UFO whistleblower in an official capacity, testifying under oath before Congress. There, he made some of the most extraordinary claims related to UFOs. Claims that seemed to confirm some of ufology's greatest legends, that the Roswell crash and similar events involved actual alien craft, and that classified programs were set up to retrieve, conceal, and reverse engineer their technology. Since then, we've heard from key figures in the UFO community, George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell, and Ross Coulthart, who assured us that more whistleblowers were waiting to step forward. For those who've followed the UFO phenomenon for years, this cycle is all too familiar. Disclosure is always just around the corner, yet it never seems to fully arrive. But just when it seemed like Grush's revelations would be another empty promise, this past week delivered a major shift. Ross Coulthart released multiple interviews with highly credentialed insiders, all claiming first-hand knowledge of UAP retrieval programs and the government's involvement with non-human intelligence. The egg-shaped UAP. One of the most intriguing testimonies comes from Jake Barber, a former US Air Force veteran who has worked in both official and unofficial capacities for the US government. Barber claims to have been involved in classified UAP retrieval operations, where he witnessed an exotic, metallic, egg-shaped craft about the size of an SUV. According to Barber, this object emitted no heat signature, no visible means of propulsion, and displayed characteristics beyond known human technology. However, during Coulthart's report, a video of an alleged UAP retrieval was shown, sparking controversy. It turns out the footage was not supplied by Barber and does not depict the mission he was involved in, an important detail that wasn't made clear to viewers initially. Another whistleblower stepping into the light is Fred Baker, a highly respected US Air Force and Special Warfare veteran. Baker recounts a bizarre experience in which he was taken to a remote field by an individual with so-called psionic abilities, who claimed to have a connection with non-human intelligence. There, Baker witnessed what he described as an orchestrated show of unidentified aerial phenomena, culminating in the appearance of an enormous triangular mothership surrounded by smaller orb-like objects he called minions. Baker's account suggests a whole new dimension to the UFO mystery, one that ties directly into human consciousness and the possibility that some individuals possess psychic abilities that allow them to communicate with these craft. Then there's Lieutenant Colonel John Blitch, a former Green Beret and nuclear weapons officer who has a very different kind of experience. Blitch describes having vivid dreams as a child, dreams he now believes were visitations by non-human intelligence. He even claims to have been abducted and recalls a disturbing encounter where he was scolded by a towering mantis-like entity, an experience echoed by many alleged abductees across the world. Blitch, like the others, believes these experiences go far beyond conventional explanations and point to a larger, more complex reality that involves human consciousness, psychic phenomena, and direct interaction with non-human intelligence. And so, it seems we are now entering a new phase of ufology, one where the focus is no longer just on strange ships in the sky, but instead on human consciousness, telepathy, psionics, and spirituality. The religious and metaphysical undertones of the UFO phenomenon, once considered fringe, are now stepping into the mainstream conversation. As we continue to unravel these extraordinary testimonies, one thing is becoming clear. The UFO mystery is far more complex and far more human than we ever imagined. Stay tuned as we continue to explore these developments as UFOlogy shifts its focus not only to the skies, but also to what lies within. This has been The Nighttime,